I love soup. It's like a hug in a bowl. So if you enjoy this recipe, be sure to like and subscribe so you get all of our recipes to make your gluten-free journey tastier. To start this black bean soup, we need a good mirepoix. We need carrots, we need an onion, and we need celery. Recipe calls for half a cup of each of those. I might do a little bit more just because I like a lot of vegetables in my soup. A nice rough chop is good because we're gonna blend it. We're gonna blend up this stuff at least some of it in the blender a little bit later. First time I had black bean soup was in Florida at a Cuban restaurant. First time I had my first Cubano, and boy do I miss being able to eat that. But anyway, I had my first Cuban soup there, my first Cuban black bean soup. It's the first time I'd ever had black beans, period. Okay, so there you go. Equal parts, doesn't look like it in the bowl, but there are equal parts carrots, celery, and onions. And now we go to the pot. Okay, now that we're at the pot, we're going to take some olive oil, pop that in the bottom of the pan, about a tablespoon or so. Let that start to heat up. Now that that's warm and shimmery, we are going to pop that. We're going to pop those veggies in. Get them started softening up. All right, now that they've gone for a minute or two, we're going to go ahead and add some taco seasoning mix. This is one that I make. You can look for that recipe on the website as well as this one. That's to taste. You may want more, you may want less. That's what I love about this recipe. I would start with a tablespoon or two. This helps bloom the spices. Next, we're going to go in with our beans. Then I have 8 ounces of diced ham. Could you dice the ham yourself? Absolutely you could. Did I want to? No. It helps if you squeeze it in the bag. It's this big chunk of meat all broken up. I'm going to toss that in there. So it's a little extra protein, not a ton. But it also happens to be 95% fat-free. So that's always a good thing. Now, we've got all of our basics in there. We're going to add our chicken stock. Now, this is my favorite brand. It's from Kirkland brand. Love me some Costco. Could you use vegetable stock? Absolutely you could. Could you leave the ham out? Absolutely you could. Again, this is all up to your taste. If you want it spicier, add some chipotles. One thing I like to do, one thing I don't do is I don't add salt. And there's a reason for that. My husband is a type 1 diabetic. We don't add salt when we cook. Also, if you're watching your blood pressure, you might want to wait until the end to salt things. You'll have more of a salt taste without adding a lot of sodium to your dish. So, all right, so I added about 3 giant spoonfuls, somewhere between a quarter and a half a cup of salsa. Again, I happen to like this brand. I happen to be a gringa who likes it mild. And we're gonna let this cook for 30 minutes and come back and check it. I often use my immersion blender. Today, I decided to use this one. Instead, we're gonna do it this way. Try not to make a mess.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Now we're gonna turn that on. We're gonna just pulse it a bit. Let's see, make sure everything is good. But you can see it's really chopped that up. Now, Okay, these blades, super sharp. So I gotta be really careful. Hot, sharp, icky. Going in the sink. So what that leaves me with is a soup that's got some texture to it, but I've thickened up the soup a bit. Now, okay, so this cheese, you can either put it in the pot if you're gonna serve it and you're gonna eat it all at one time, or today, I'm the only one eating it. So I'm gonna take a nice spoonful of this. It's got some lovely green chilies in it. It's got a great flavor. I like my soup really cheesy. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna ladle my soup over that. And I'm gonna let that sit for a minute to warm up that cheese. Look, you can top this any way you want. You can put tortilla chips on it, tortilla strips. Some people put lime in it. You can do sour cream. I am gonna do non-fat Greek yogurt for a little bit extra protein. And I love the flavor of it in there. Not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe a little more than that. So I'm gonna let that all sit. I'm gonna clean up my table and then I'll be back. Okay, so we've put everything away. We've let the cheese get warm so I can stir it into the soup along with the Greek yogurt. And the one thing I did forget to get out, I'm gonna grab out some tortilla chips because I love to eat that with some tortilla chips. Okay, my favorite way to eat this is I love to dip tortilla chips in there. But also eat the soup too. So good, so good. Love it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think.